Good morning. Let me welcome you in this third episode of this series on simple Sanskrit. In the first episode, we began with the invocation couplet given at the beginning of the text Laghu Siddhanta Kaumudi written by Acharya Bhardaraj, and we tried to understand the meaning of invocation and significance of invocation. In the second series, we tried to understand the 14 aphorisms or sutras known as the Maheshwor Sutra. We tried to understand how the initial vowel sounds and consonant sounds have originated from these 14 aphorisms or sutras that are believed to have emanated from the 14 beads of Lord Shiva's tabor, which he played at the end of his cosmic dance when he appeared in front of Sanak and other rishis at the end of their penance. Now, in this third episode of the series Simple Sanskrit, I would like to introduce you to one important book that is known as Nandikeshwor Kashika. Nandikeshwor Kashika is a text that has been composed by the sage Nandikeshwar. And according to the mythological story, once upon a time, long ago, near Allahabad in India, which is called today as Prayagraj, spot of pilgrimage, sages like Sanak, Sanandan, Sanatan, Sanat Kumar, Patanjali, Panini, Vasishtha, etc., they sat down doing penance to please Lord Shiva, because these sages wanted to obtain spiritual knowledge, divine knowledge, whereas Panini wanted to obtain the knowledge of the languages and grammar. At the end of their penance, Lord Shiva became very happy and he appeared in front of them. Lord Shiva, as he appeared in front of these sages, he was in the state of cosmic dance. He was having cosmic dance, which in Sanskrit is known as the Tandava Nritya. Toward the end of this cosmic dance, Lord Shiva played his tabor-like instrument, which looks like an hourglass. It has a leather surface on both sides, and you play it by beating it with a bead tied to a string. From the 14 thirds or beatings of this tabor-like instrument, there emerged 14 sounds, which these Rishi Munis heard as 14 groups of letters, which are I, Un, Ri, Lik, A, Ong, I, Ouch, Hayavarat, Yamagananam, Chavaya, Gadadas, Jabagadadas, Kha, Fa, Cha, Tha, Tha, Chattatav, Kapaya, Sakasara, Hal. So these sages got these 14 aphorisms or aphoristic sounds or groups of sounds from the thirds produced by the tabor-like instrument played by Lord Shiva toward the end of his cosmic dance. And Lord Shiva asked Nandikeshwar Muni to explain, to interpret, to explain the meaning, to paraphrase the meaning of these divine sounds, mysterious sounds, original sounds, primitive sounds, so that the sages can know the divine knowledge. And as per Lord Shiva's advice, Nandikeshwar says developed 27 slokas or couplets as the further interpretation, elaboration, or explanation of these 14 sutras known as the Maheshwor Sutra. This story is given in a text known as Laghu Trimuni Kalpataru. So this mythological story I told you comes from the book Laghu Trimuni Kalpataru. And this thing, I'm making it from the help of this book, which is Laghu Siddhanta Kaumudi, written by Professor Dr. Durgadatta Sharma and published by Nepal Sanskrit University, Kathmandu, Nepal. On the other hand, Panini was also doing the penance, and when Panini heard these 14 aphorisms, Panini developed further 42 formulas from them. Then he developed further 4,000 formulas, and he developed grammar books like Dhatu Path, Gana Path, Linga Anusasan, and as a result, later on he developed the whole world realm of Sanskrit grammar, which we today know as Paniniya grammar. So, Nandikeshwar says, develop the Paramarthiki Bhyakhya or spiritual interpretation or theological interpretation of these 14 phrases or 14 aphorisms or 14 sutras. In this interpretation, theological interpretation, spiritual interpretation, divine interpretation, Nandikeshwar says, explains the Atma Tattva or the essence of the creation. And I was interested, so I decided to postpone the study of the Laghu Siddhanta Kaumudi for the time being. I decided to first explore these 27 couplets and understand. And today I began with the first couplet, Nrittavasane Nataraja Rajo Nanada Dhakkam Navapanchavaram Uddhartu Kama Sanakadi Siddhan Etad Vimarse Shiva Sutra Jalam. Toward the end of his cosmic dance, the king of the dances, Lord Shiva, played his tabor-like instrument 9 plus 5, 14 times and produced the 14 mysterious sounds. Why? To help for the welfare of the Sanak, etc. rishis. Then Nandikeshwar says, took these 14 sounds and pondered over these sounds and interpreted their divine meaning of these 14 groups of sounds in 27 slokas. And we in this series read the first sloka. In coming series, we will move towards second, third, fourth slokas. Thank you for your precious time watching me, listening to me, and please do give your feedback regarding how helpful this presentation was. Thank you.